Hi guys, very quick video on trying to balance out your physique in terms of different sizes and aesthetically. I have had a bit of an issue probably last year or two, but probably about 2 years ago. My right arm got about an inch bigger than my left arm. It was noticeable to me, maybe not so much to other people. How do you go about correcting this? A lot of people have this problem. I've also got a similar thing with my legs in terms of my left leg slightly bigger than my right leg. And I really clocked the difference when I started doing single leg extensions. I can notice the strength difference. So bearing that in mind, this is how I fixed it. I've pretty much evened myself out now. There's about a 1/4 of an inch difference between my left and my right arm. Solely for the last year, I've just been focusing on unilateral movements, so focusing on one arm at a time rather than using a bar, and my right arm taking all the load, which was the stronger arm, and my left arm not doing much work and just coasting. I'm doing everything single arms, a lot of single arm preacher curls, single arm cable curls, just to try and really focus on each arm working individually. As you can see now, they've sort of evened out, so they're pretty much about where I want to be. The right arm's still better, to be fair, and I did a bit of a complex about that. Same for the legs as well. So obviously you can't squat single-legged, but I would do, for example, lunges. So you're obviously putting force on one leg each time, and also doing works just as single leg extensions. If you're doing work on one sort of side of your body at a time, you are forcing it to engage that muscle correctly and not overcompensating with one side or the other. So if you do have this issue, give this a try. It definitely does work. Just make sure your form and technique is spot on, and then your body will be forced to adapt and grow, and your weaker side will come up, and then will also level out with the stronger side. One thing to bear in mind, if for example, like me, you are strong on your right and you're weaker on your left, don't use more weight on your right hand side and then less on your left, as obviously your right side will just keep getting stronger and your left won't. So for example, if you're doing 15 kilo dumbbell curls on the right side, go to failure on that, do as many as you can. Use 15 kilos on the left and keep going to failure on that. Just keep pushing both sides as much as you can, and don't increase the weight on one side more than the others. Keep the weight consistent on each side, always train to failure, but make sure you focus on one side and then the other rather than both together. So these are some tips to try and even out any physique balances. Let me know your thoughts, comment below, like the video, subscribe. Peace.